Hello, I'm Aaron Bauer, and welcome to 2 Minutes with Around the Rings. Two Winter Games hopefuls, one in Europe, the other in Canada, took measures to shore up their futures amid uncertainties. Italy headed off competition among its three bids by combining them into one unified proposal. The country's 2026 bid will now have venues in Milan, Torino, and Cortina d'Ampezzo. That may prevent infighting, but it could create a few logistical headaches. Milan and Cortina are 5 hours apart by bus. One big question remaining to be settled: what happens to the IOC session planned for Milan in 2019? IOC rules says nations with Olympic bids can't host the session where the vote will be taken. ATR is told, look for a decision at IOC meetings in Buenos Aires this October. Meanwhile, in Calgary, a new chief executive and an off-ramp date for the fledgling bid. Mary Moran, the new chief executive, joins the bid from the Calgary Economic Development. Already, there are questions about how much she will be paid. But that job may end up being very short. Funding commitments must be in place from the provincial and federal governments by September 10th, or the bid will die. City councilors have already deemed the off-ramp date a shot across the bow to the other levels of government. If commitments aren't in place, the bid would end before residents have a chance to vote in a November plebiscite. AIBA president in Switzerland. The interim president of the Olympic Boxing Federation, AIBA, makes his first visit to the federation headquarters in Lausanne. Gafur Rakhimov met with staff, admitting that the past few months have been challenging for the federation. The IOC is threatening to cut boxing from the Tokyo Olympics unless big changes are made. ATR is told that includes electing a new president in November, not Rakhimov. Rio hotels are closing. More than a dozen hotels in Rio have closed since the 2016 Olympics. That's the word from O Globo newspaper. Expanding the hospitality sector was supposed to be a legacy from the 2016 Olympics. But one of the most recent closures is the Mercure Baja. The hotel was located blocks from the Olympic Park and housed many of the athletes during Rio's many test events. I'm Aaron Bauer, and that's this week's editions of 2 Minutes. For 25 years, your best source of news about the Olympics is Around the Rings.